if you are new here, hello, motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you doing? I am Zari.
I'm Space, the witch.
And this is Witches and Weebs, where the otaku lifestyle, spirituality, fandom, and witchcraft all come together to create a harmonious community of witches and weebs and everything in between. We dive into all things mystical, magical, pop culture, witchy, weeby, anything under the sun considered fun. So if you are here, thank you for joining us on our journey to enlightenment. And we hope that you have as much fun as we do. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. It's Fandom Friday. Woo! God damn. God damn. Relax.
I'm a fucking more.
So we were back with season 2 of FRIEREN, episode 2, which premiered Friday at some point in time. Don't ask me when. Can't tell you. So last week, the team was running low on funds, and Fern decides that they should go to the nearest town and find work. However, the magic, and I was gonna say, they fell into a cave of magic nullifying crystals. So Stark kind of had to take over, and when they ran into a venomous apex dragon, because he couldn't really fight it, the girls also were kind of useless. They were just girls. They're literally just, we're just people at this point.
Just a girl.
However, FRIEREN had made Stark understand that it was okay to run. It's perfectly fine to run if you know you were outclassed. Run. Live to fight another day. You can come back and beat his ass later.
Right. If you think it makes you a coward, okay, then so be it. You're a fucking coward. But guess what? You're alive.
You're living
You're alive.
Become not a coward later. You have to be a coward to be alive. Hate to break it to you. So after that, once they get to safety, they find a inn. They run into Rorbal.
Yep. And ran into Werble and his friends.
And he tries to seek Stark's employment and take him from the party, thinking that he would be a better fit with the other group. However, there was a little confession of feelings, maybe, at the end. Just a little bit. Stark basically said that he was in the group for Fern. It had nothing to do with FRIEREN at all, and had everything to do with Fern, which basically said, I'm in love with you.
And she in love with him too.
And so this is like the proper slow burn, because they've like now been traveling together for what, almost 2 years?
Yeah, pretty much 3 years. And what I like about this slow burn is that even though the anime pacing is a little bit funky, because like even pertaining to season 1, they're still not advancing as quickly as most other fucking ships were. Even Himmel and FRIEREN, with the flashbacks that we've got, because it was very obvious that they really didn't have anything romantically going on, even though there were the feelings there. There
was absolutely feelings.
It wasn't so, like, it wasn't rapid, and we still get to enjoy, through flashbacks, that slow burn until FRIEREN realized, oh shit, hey, I did have feelings for this guy. And here's the thing,
FRIEREN doesn't realize until Himmel is dead.
Yep.
And so there's a big difference between FRIEREN realizing her feelings for Himmel after 10 years together and then disappearing for 50, and Fern and Stark, who are human. They have short lives. However, even now, it wasn't really a full confession. They're not like dating. It was just that Stark said, I'm here for you.
So please be nice
on this journey and just be a little nicer to me. And then promptly rejected the niceness because she wanted to pet him. But he was like, no, that's too much.
He was like, I don't like this. Stop.
Too much too soon. Too much too soon. So anyway, that was what happened last episode. I'm ready to go to the next episode. Are you ready? Are you ready to start?
I'm ready to start.
勇者様の像を磨いてくれんかね。
報酬は
背中のかゆい部分。
I want that spell so bad.
I want that spell so bad.
It's like he knows. He knows what FRIEREN likes. Like, hey, what's the reward? Here's a spell that will scratch the itchy parts of your back. And she's like, what?
どこにでもありますよね。
ま、こういう細々した仕事も楽しいんだけどな。よーし、磨くぞ。
銅像なら魔法で磨くから、シュタルクの出番はないけどね。
He wants to be useful too.
あ
He does.
って誰このおっさ
That's not Himmel.
二人は初めて見るのか。南の勇者だよ。
んあ
魔王を倒したのはヒンメルだけど、
Ah,
勇者は一人じゃない。いろいろな勇者が魔王討伐に挑んだんだ。その中でも南の勇者は人類最強の勇者と言われていた。
なんだか大げさだな。
そうでもない。これは彼にふさわしい二つ名だ。当時の人類にとっての最大の脅威は、北側諸国を中心に大陸の要所を支配していた七宝剣だった。
The seven seems to be a very common number of like a faction in anime. I've noticed.
I think it has meaning in Buddhism.
Because there's not in Naruto, there's the seven swordsmen of the mist. I think it's seven. And Secrets of a Silent Witch, there was the seven sages, and now there's the seven sages of destruction.
7 Dragon Balls.
And 7 Dragon Balls. Good lord!
I think it has meaning. Well, I mean, it has 7 has meaning across all kind of religions. 7 sins, 7 virtues.
That's true.
So it probably has something to do with some kind of religion over there.
集結した全七宝剣によって撃たれたんだ。七宝剣全員。
やばすぎるだろ。
それでも南の勇者は七宝剣3人を討ち取って全地の修羅鳩と相打ちになったとされている。この地域ではその戦いで七宝剣の支配から救われた人々が大勢いたんだ。南の勇者に対する信仰も熱くてね。南の勇者の死体が見つからなかったことから、今でも南の勇者と全地の修羅鳩の戦いは続いている。
Imagine.
伝説まである。人食いの魔族たちと戦ったんだ。実際は食べられちゃったんだと思うけどね。
Ah,
Okay. It's a little grim.
じゃあ綺麗に
that's a little grim.
断る。私じゃ魔王には勝てないよ。
She knew
やはり
him.
無理か。私は君を説得するだけの言葉を持ち合わせていない。
まるで結果が分かっていたかのような物言いだね。
実際に分かっていたのだよ。君には言っても問題ないな。君は私の秘密を知ったとしても一生誰にも言うことはない。だから君にだけは教えよう。この私の人類最強たるゆえんを。私には未来が見えるのだ。
Yeah, kind of assumed
それは
something.
すごいね。
Yeah.
信じていないようだな。
そんなことはないよ。あまり興味がないだけで。
FRIEREN, nah.
そ
So
れでは
mean.
一つ君が興味を持つだろうことを。君は七宝剣を知っているね。今から1年後の未来に私は北部高原の地で全地の修羅鳩と七宝剣に撃たれ命を落とす。
Oh.
No, he's sexy.
Oh no, he's hot.
Oh no, he's sexy.
志半ばで私は死ぬのだ。 気に病む必要はない。仮に君がついてきたとしても、私の死という未来自体は変わらない。近いうちに君のもとに一人の若い勇者が訪れる。世界を救うのは彼だ。実に不本意ながらな。
You can see the future after his death too. That's cool, actually.
魔王を倒すんだ。
そうなるとは思えないけど。
会えばわかる。彼は君の人生を変えるぞ。
And did. And did.
さて、もう行くとしよう。一つだけ頼み事をしていいか？
何？
その青年に出会ったら伝えてくれ。道は必ずこの私が切り開くと。
Am I about to cry over a random side character?
人類最強であるこの南の勇者が、
You got a name, brother?
たとえ私の偉業が歴史の影に埋もれようとも。
Dude, FRIEREN has experienced so fucking
何
much.
が未来が見えるだ。
Some future, right?
ここ
No,
の
for
人たちは
real.
覚えている。ちゃんと歴史に残っているよ。
大きな町は久々だな。
I cried over a random side character we don't even know the name of.
That's how you know it's a good
No,
character
no.
in the short amount of time they've had on screen.
お、
It also helps that we have like the context of what he's talking about, so it makes it hit a lot harder
知ってる
too.
よ。
Because if he just came on screen talking random shit, I really wouldn't have given a fuck. But because we know what he saw, because we saw it too, it's better. That's a good side character.
これで全部だね。
なあ、せっかくだからおやつくらい食べていかないか？
シュタルク、分かってるでしょ。ロギンだってそこまで余裕があるわけじゃないんだよ。
それは知ってるけど。
さ、急ぐよ。
なんだかずっと様子が変ですね。
She is acting way weird.
いつもなら大きな町に来たら数ヶ月は平気で滞在しようとするのに。
遅かったか。
フリーレン様でございますね。
Ah,
領主様がぜひとも晩餐会にお招きしたいと。
私たち先を急いでいるから。
フリーレン様はこの領地を救ってくださった勇者様ご一行の一人にございます。領主様も礼を尽くしたいと。
Who's your lord that FRIEREN acting like this?
for real.
めえなこれ。
お招きいただきありがとうございます。ダッハ伯爵。
すごく嫌そうな顔してる。
フリーレン様、曽祖父の代はお世話になりました。
ご用件は？
話が早くて助かりますな。実は家宝の宝剣が魔族に盗まれてしまいましてね。
また盗まれたのか。
また？
曽祖父の代も盗まれている。
You guys really suck at keeping this
そ
like
れすぎだろ。
under wraps.
わかりました。報酬は魔導書で。
任せましたぞ。
北側諸国の貴族は強引な連中が多いけど、ここの領主の一族は特に無理難題を要求してくる。
宝剣取り返さないと投獄するから。
暴君すぎない？
まあ今回は魔族の逃げた方角が分かっているみたいだし、だいぶマシな方かな。前回は手がかりが全くなかったから大変だった。
I'm trying to do the math because Himmel died when he was like 80 something. Has been dead for basically 30 years.
とんでもねえな。
でも魔族はなんで宝剣を盗ん
So
だ
that
ので
was
しょ
like
うか。
50, like 70 something. Yeah, they said 70 years ago, like 70 something years ago. Good
Yeah.
lord.
I think it's pushing 80 at this point, probably.
しかしよく引き受けましたね。てっきり断るものかと。
仕方がないでしょ。あの宝剣はヒンメルが取り返したものだからね。私が断ったらそれが無駄になっちゃうでしょ。
I want to know more about that fucking Excalibur. That's what I want to know about.
Ew. Ah. What was that close up for?
Just cause.
Me too, Star. It would be me too. Me too.
Damn. ひどい荒れようですね。
誰もいないな。
いや、一人いるね。この村の人？いいえ、私は旅の僧侶です。あなた方は？
通りすがりの冒険者だ。
この村は剣の魔族に滅ぼされました。私は村人を弔っていたのです。
剣の魔族。
多分私たちが追っている魔族だね。
ひどい。
冒険者様方も祈っていってはくれませんか。
フリーレン様。
やっぱり死体が埋まっていない。
なんで？
そいつが剣の魔族だからだよ。
Knew it.
死体なんて残っていないんでしょ。
I didn't trust her from the get-go.
At all. Especially because we know how demons are. They try to prey on humans and emotions.
人以外も食べられるのに。
なぜそれが人を食べない理由になるのでしょ
う。やはり話すだけ無駄か。倒すよ。
She kind of cute though.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right, Stark.
True. Very true.
That's absolutely what frontliners are for.
Me and Rivals. I'm the frontliner in Rivals, by the way. Damn, already?
I mean, it's FRIEREN.
The Slayer.
でも魔族を倒すことができた。こういう面倒な依頼が結果として。
So if this is the fucking sword that belongs to that noble family, why the fuck do they keep letting demons get to it?
困っている人を絶対に見捨てない。
単に面倒な依頼が好きなだけですよ。
難易度が高いとワクワクするんだ。
And like, why do demons keep going after that specific sword?
They just explained that FRIEREN had said it just draws demons to it.
Why?
Magic, probably. Got some kind of magic, probably.
フェルンが祈ろうとしていたからね。とっさにはああするしかなかった。人は個人に祈りを捧げるときに目を閉じる。あの魔族はいつもその隙を狙って旅人を殺してきたんだろうね。
宝剣を取り戻してくださりありがとうございます、フリーレン様。これでこの町は安泰です。
買い出しするから市場でおろしてくれる？
かしこまりました。
伯爵様、随分と喜んでくださいましたね。
もう盗まれなきゃいいけどな。
Amen.
魔族にとってそんなにも魅力的ならまた狙われてしまいそうです。
だろうね。盗まれたのは2度だけど、何度か襲われているみたいだから。
They keep going after that sword.
魔族が寄ってくるってことか。そんな危ないもんならいくら家宝でも手放した方がいいんじゃねえか。
そう簡単にはいかないよ。
まあそうか。お貴族様ってあの手のお宝にやたらと固執するもんな。
They gotta know
そ
something.
れもあるけど、下手に手放して魔族の手に渡る方が実は厄介なんだ。魔族は手にした力を誇示せずにはいられないからね。
魔族の性分ですか。
前に盗まれた時も魔族が大暴れしてね。その魔族は町を一つ、村を3つ滅ぼした。
マジかよ。
しかもその時は当時の伯爵家の使用人が魔族の還元に乗せられて手引きをしたとも言われている。けどそれ以来、ダッハ伯爵家一族は封建を守ることを最優先としてきた。今は伯爵家だけじゃなく、この町全体の使命なのかもね。
今回盗まれたのも誰かが手引きしたせいなのか。
どうだろう。ただ人間にも欲がある以上、魔が差すなんてことはいつだって起こり得る。衝動に抗えないところがあるのは人間だって同じだよ。
万一の時はまたお願いしますね、フリーレン様。
報酬次第かな。
どうせ魔導書くれるって言われたらやるんだろ。
かもね。今回もなかなかいい魔導書が手に入った。
よかったですね、フリーレン様。
どんな魔法なんだ。
赤リンゴを青リンゴに変える魔法だよ。
くだらねえな。
To you, maybe. FRIEREN really likes green apples. She can turn any apple she finds into a green apple. That's dope. This was a nice episode.
Nice episode. Definitely very much backstory. we got to see more of Pride over the hero of the South. Like my man's had me emotional.
I think that was a very nice character.
What a good little quick side character that fleshed out so many details of the past because FRIEREN knew Himmel was
Yep.
and she was like, I don't see that happening. And then it happens and she just gets to sit on that for like, right.
And like
I'm sure after that happened, I like the idea of a sword that draws demons. I'm a sucker for a sword. What can I say?
I want to know what about that sword, besides the fact that it's big and flashy and it's got all these jewels on it, why is it attracting demons? FRIEREN said this is only the second time it's happened. The first time happened with the Graf Drach, whatever his name is, his great-grandfather.
Trying to throw them in prison for it if they didn't go find it?
And that's why FRIEREN was so apprehensive about going to fucking dinner. Because the servant came and he's like, hey, FRIEREN. And she's like, ugh. What do you want? And then
this guy seemed a little nicer, though.
Yeah. And then she gets there to find out, hey, our sword's been stolen again. And she's like, are y'all dead ass? But at least he didn't threaten to throw them in the dungeon because of it. If they didn't get it back.
He was just like, hey, yeah, whatever word you want, I'll get it for her.
And now she has a fucking spell that turns any apple into a green apple.
I like the little tidbit. I like the little tidbit thing. It's not too much, not getting all right away that we would definitely want, and I do definitely want. However, I like this little. Each part of like next episode will probably do a little bit more lore dumping, and then in 6 episodes we'll maybe get an answer to why the sword is attracting demons. Because someone says, "I put a spell on it," or I don't know.
Unfortunately, I feel like this is one of those instances where it's just a flavor of the week kind of thing.
However, they did say that next time it gets, I hope you.
Bro said next time as if he also has divine fucking foresight and knows
that was Fern.
Oh,
Fern said that.
Fern. She's right though.
That's why I'm thinking like it could come up again that maybe when they're fighting the demon has that.
Like, did we just get this shit? I love how it was FRIEREN twice. And maybe that's why Fern said that, because it was FRIEREN helped twice. And so FRIEREN should help a third time. Like, it's just custom at this point. Oh God, FRIEREN, our sword is stolen again. Again? Damn. All right, I'm on my way.
Okay. Like, y'all can't keep it non-safe at all. Godly.
I also enjoy how consistent they're writing demons, because this demon, I already knew that it was the demon from the get-go, because it was too
I didn't
suspicious.
trust her.
And I think that they did that on purpose. Like, hey, by the way, this is the demon, because who the fuck would be hiding behind a tree, scaring the fucking crows and the birds out of the fucking tree, with looking sus with a fucking hood on to cover their horns, and then it's like, can y'all pray for the fallen? Like, what the hell are you still doing here praying? Bitch, leave! How are you the only one spared out of all the people in this village?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, why are you alive and nobody else is? So I was immediately on guard. I was like, no. You're a demon, little bitch. I know you are.
Right. And Fern, and of course, Stark and Fern, being humans and seeing a demon that is exuding compassion, trust this person openly and was about to let their guard down to pray until FRIEREN's like, nah, this bitch is the demon. And Fern's like, why did you do that? She's like, it was the only thing I could do. Y'all were about to close your eyes and get fucked on. I had to attack them or y'all were gonna die. So
yeah, it's like I had to make a big show. And that's what she did, is she caught everybody off guard because back so violently.
Yep, sometimes that's what you gotta do though.
It showed that she cared deeply and she didn't have time to think about it.
Yeah.
Took no time to think about it. So when FRIEREN doesn't think, her reaction is to be violent.
War mage tings.
She is a war mage. She is absolutely a war mage. That is a war mage. God damn.
I really did enjoy the hero of the South, and I do like that Himmel is just not the only hero. And I like, because there was Goatee Priest and his friend. They have their thing, and then the dude who was in the other town with their statue had like, there's so many different heroes besides Himmel, and I like that they're bringing more attention to that, because it shows even though Himmel is like regarded as the big hero, it wasn't just him and his party. There were so many other heroes spread out across the world too, and it's so nice.
So the hero of the South absolutely helped him pave a way. 3 of the 7 stages were out of commission. Stark is gonna be insane.
Can we talk about how he saved Fern? Like, he just jumped in front of her like, that's what frontliners are for.
What a good boy. And he's right. That was his job. And he
peeled for his fucking backline.
He peeled for his black line. Fuck yeah. He took care of his back line. I love seeing them do a little fighting too. Like, it's very clear that this is going to be a more action-y.
All right. Well, let us know how you felt about this episode in the comments. If we missed anything that you wanted to yap about, please feel free to let us know, because a community that yaps together stays together. Rate this episode. Give us out of 10, how did you like this episode? What did you like about it? What you didn't like about it? What messages you think came from it? And what was your favorite part of this anime? My favorite part was watching them fight as a party, because I'm a little sucker for adventurers, okay?
My favorite part is FRIEREN firing off that shot at the demon to protect the other two, closing their eyes. And I give this episode an 8 out of 10. Just because it was a little slower than the other ones, but it was still a super solid episode. Animation was great. Music was great. All that stuff was great. Fighting was great.
I'm also giving this an 8 because I already talked about this while we were watching, but I love that a minor character had so much impact because we had the context. We knew exactly what he was talking about, how it ended up, and then like the closing part of it. So it affected us so much more because we knew what the fuck he was talking. Like I said, if they introduced this character with no substance behind it, we would have been like, oh, he's so boring. What the fuck is he talking about? But because we knew what he was talking about, we're like, oh man, this guy's so cool, because if it wasn't for him, they probably wouldn't have been able to walk the path that they did in the first place. So love you, hero of the South. You're amazing. You're wonderful. You're fantastic.
Made me cry. I should have actually. That's solid. Yes, I love them.
Like he definitely bumped this episode up for a rating, because I love past sequences. I love lore. I'm a sucker for divine fucking foresight. Like, I love oracles. I love people that have the ability to see in the future. And it's not like a That's So Raven kind of scenario where he's like, I don't like this ending, so I'm not going to do it. He knew it was going to happen, and he was like, okay, well, if it's going to happen, let's fucking make it happen. And FRIEREN didn't try to deny it either. FRIEREN's like, we'll see. And then was like, damn, he was right. Fuck. Loved it.
Right. Oh. Anyway, let's cut now that you can see my husband in the background, baby. You're on camera.
We'll blur that out. Anyway, please consider liking this video. Give us a thumbs up because you like us so much, and turn on that notification bell when you subscribe so you know when we're uploading new videos, because who doesn't want to be first in line for an episode of Witches and Weebs? I do, and I am, because I'm just the baddest.
You are the baddest. I have been late quite frequently, but anyway, stay magical, stay mystical, and stay whimsical. We will see you next time. Much love.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Fandom Friday.
What's wrong with you?
A lot.